Celebration, bitches. Today on Strikeout Beer.
Unnecessary.
I told you what I was going to say. You never listen to me. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast. I'm your pal, Alan.
I'm RD. What's up?
You know, we missed our anniversary last week.
Josh, how we doing over there on Instagram? Hello. We're actually everywhere right now. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X.
We're the pit bull of podcasts. We're worldwide.
Got me a little I told you I'm just going to have one tonight.
Just one? Okay.
And so
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. There you go. Get cracking. Old school, how are we doing? Exclamation mark tip. I'm all tip, baby.
Just the tip.
I don't even know what anything is anymore. You know, Cash App and Venmo are at Strikeout Beer, hashtag Strikeout Beer. That's if you want to buy your pals a beer, or head on over to Patreon, get something for your money. Patreon.com/Strikeout Beer.
We do stuff there.
There's some hand stuff, under the table stuff.
All kinds of hand stuff.
Somebody mentioned OnlyFans today, and I was like, we got an OnlyFans. They're like, what? I go, yeah, totally. Check us out. OnlyFans.com/Strikeout Beer. They go, what? I go, yeah, a lot of sock stuff though. Like, it's a little absurd with the amount of sock stuff involved.
A lot of sock action. So if you're into socks, check it out.
Beer Girls in the house over on Instagram. What's up? How we doing?
What's going on?
But yeah, another wild week, wild weather here. Everybody that's in the Metroplex, hope everybody's safe. We got power back yesterday. There's some areas that were hit pretty hard, some areas that weren't hit at all. But hope everybody's safe. Well, it was a rough Memorial Day weekend. One, I think, because the purpose of Memorial Day weekend, so people, it's like you're remembering the soldiers and the fallen soldiers that paid the ultimate price. And then there's wild storms. It's crazy because and then you get a couple drinks in, you get a little somber,
A few drinky drinks.
Yeah, storming, and you get even a little bit more down. You're like, oh, God. And then Monday morning just kicked me right in the teeth. It was 90-mile-an-hour winds. You've seen my neighborhood, obviously, coming over here.
It was crazy driving over here. Mm-hmm. Like, just driving through the street, you got a house right down the road that's just... They got a tree leaning on their house. Yeah, it just snapped in half. It's like going this way. It's probably like a 75-foot tree, I guess. Something like that. There's uprooted trees. Lucky, we were without power for about 14 hours. We didn't have anything fall on our house big, thank God. Right? And I'm like, okay. That's because you chopped all the trees down.
Yeah, I got rid of one. But the other big one, I am nervous about the one in the back end and the one in the front. But they survived. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Congratulations. And I actually felt really good about it, even though I went out there and trimmed some down today. Dylan's in the house. What's up, boys? How are we doing?
Says I'll have to get back to the SB Fancy episode later. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we went ahead and knocked out a live stream for SB Baseball at 6:00. We knocked out a live stream for SB Fantasy Football at 7 p.m. and had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to see the numbers. I think
the numbers were,
we're big on X. We're always big on X. It's just our thing, right? But that was nice. It was good to see. I was like, all right, well, just doing the Lord's work here.
Doing the Lord's work. That's all we're trying to do.
But you can catch all those. They're still available. Baseball now is only available on X and YouTube. Audio is available anywhere you listen to podcasts. For SB Fantasy Football, is available on X, Twitch, X, YouTube, and Facebook, and audio is available everywhere. So, Edmonton. Oh, no, Edmonton, they didn't tie it up, but they got one.
Yeah, that's a goal.
It's 2-1 right now, Stars.
Oh, I missed the Stars goal somewhere.
Yeah, yep. Exciting first period.
How about the Stars' second goal? Insane. I missed it. I didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Insane.
Yeah.
Paul's, he must be tagging people. But, yeah, it's fun to do all these extra shows and things like that. We've kind of gotten away... Strikeout Beer still happens, right? We still do it every Wednesday, and
just push the time back. We're doing other things.
It's getting after dark. Let's just be honest. It's getting a little. We've been pushing the envelope just a little bit harder, and but we have time for other things. We used to do like 3 shows a week. We go live on Monday nights, do a little Wednesday show, I do a little Sunday action. Some nights I come home on Friday, like I'm having a beer,
right?
And why not go live?
Why not?
But it just. we're reeling it back in, seeing what's going on. But a lot of our focus is on baseball and fantasy football. Obviously, baseball right now. Fantasy football doesn't really get going until August, and I can't wait to get in full gear. I cannot freaking wait, because right now you're full baseball guy.
I'm all baseball. I'm doing a baseball, at least one baseball episode every day. There'll be a couple days throughout the week where I'll drop 2 episodes. I'm having a lot of fun with baseball right now. Doing the daily recaps every day. It's been fun.
Yeah, good.
I enjoy it. And Angel Hernandez retired, so
we got that going for us.
Yeah,
the whole world,
love it.
Wins on that one.
Yeah.
I got to change those times. This is the live each Wednesday, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. That's back when we used to do the live show and then the late night.
And the late night show.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not doing that anymore.
And then when we first started, it was like late night. And then late night.
So did you have a good weekend?
God. It is all right. God. I don't even remember what I did this weekend.
Okay.
What did I do this weekend? I don't remember. Did I do anything?
I don't know.
Did life even happen?
It did.
Jesus. I had to go to a graduation this week.
Me too.
Was it a real one?
My kid graduated.
Was it a real one?
Yeah, high school.
Okay.
My oldest graduated high school.
I think it's the dumbest shit in the world when you go, I gotta go preschool, whatever. They're little, but like a 3rd grade, like they have now. They don't even do like graduating out of schools. They do it like you graduate in like 4th grade.
See, so late. What do you mean so late, Mike? We've changed the time of the show, buddy. Keep up.
Come on, Mike.
Show's 8. We're an 8 p.m. Central Standard Time show now.
Last week was on me.
We were right on time.
That's my fault. Last week was my fault, Mike. Thanks for popping in on the fantasy one, though. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah. But with my youngest, they don't do graduations with each grade. They have award ceremonies.
Oh, that Ivor School does it, yeah. Did you see
so,
that award ceremony where that lady threw a fit because her little dumbass kid didn't win nothing?
No.
Yeah, no, dude, you got to find it. She's throwing a dropping. I mean, it's a scene. And so the principal's like, I'm sorry to everyone that's here. I mean, there's kids around the shop. I was like, yeah, well, don't worry. Your kid just won bitch ass mother of the year.
So at the youngest, they have every kid gets something, but it's like you get like some sort of like a
toy.
No, it's
small gift, parting gift.
Like they say something about
small
your
Cheez-Its.
Like
size,
personality, or something like that. Like you'll get like the loyalty award, which means that kid doesn't snitch, right?
Bitches don't snitches. With this being election year, you guys should set up with your own debate with Lizzie as a moderator. I don't think Lizzie knows what a moderator is. Yeah. Old ones. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm down to debate though.
They have different things. My youngest one, she actually cleaned up this year. She got the Chinese and the Spanish awards.
She's Chinese
for language. She takes those languages. And she got awards for those.
It's like Caitlyn Jenner winning Women of the Year. Sounds like what kind of jackass place does your kid go to?
AB honor roll, and then she got the music and art award.
Weren't you talking about the other kid that actually graduated like high school?
Yeah, but then we started talking about the other thing. And
okay.
My kid got the. My oldest one got the I graduated high school award. So
that's an important one,
right? But she also got like a scholarship at TCC where she gets her first 2 years for free.
There you go.
Which is something that they do for a lot of the kids. Not every kid gets it, but she was one who qualified for it and got it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's take advantage of that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, parents are dropping $65,000, for their kids to go to school to figure out liberal arts degrees don't fucking pay off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
They go to school for a couple years to figure out, I just want to do OnlyFans. Well,
turns out I just want to show you my butthole.
That's it.
You'll give me money for that?
Right.
Okay. Money?
Oh, wait. So I can get rich jarring my farts? I'm in.
God. You can't blame the women for doing it. You have to blame the idiot ass men who's supporting it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Because people will follow the money.
As a just general, we're suckers for everything when it comes to females. Like,
no, not like that.
Well, there's something out there that you're a sucker for that some guy's gonna look at you and be like, really?
Funko Pop. There's a new Darth Vader 18-incher. I got to get that damn thing. I said it today. I sent it to Lizzie. I was like, you know what? F Funko. I'm tired of them taking my damn hard-earned, not hard-earned money, but my money from me. What is that noise? Oh, that's my phone. That's how loud I'm talking?
I guess so. Let's see here. What do future students have to say about these one-time payoffs? I'm sure they'd like their loans taken care of as well.
Let me tell you something. I'd like to weigh in on this real quick.
Go for it.
Listen, They're not forgiven. They're not whatever. Someone has to foot the bill. And people who decided they didn't want to go to college or they wanted to go to a trade school or learn how to do this and that, or maybe they he just muted us.
There we go. Yeah, now you're back. Now you're back.
You just muted us.
Oh, you're still there.
Hold on. What did you do?
I just remove you.
There you go. There you go. Put that.
But if I leave them both,
quit screwing around.
Oh,
that's why you're not allowed to touch anything. I saw you over there clicking.
Rapid Dave hates. I was just launching into it. Oh crap!
Someone has to foot the bill, and it goes to us. Why do you think someone else should pay for your college because your ass decided to take on a crazy amount of debt? If you can't afford to go somewhere, you don't go there, right? I can't afford to go to Ivy League schools, or hell, I couldn't afford to go to like any school, really.
I can't afford to go to Maine right now, so I'm not going.
It's like, then you don't go. But instead, they're like, you know what? Oh, they'll just give me a loan for it. Like, I mean, maybe your parents weren't involved either to tell you, hey, stupid, don't do this because you're going to rack up $250,000. And not to mention all the other shit that you're going to tack onto that, you know, on top of just books, education, boarding, you know, room and board, everything. And then you tack all that on, you're out the door, $300,000 with a degree. That's them. He's in the other room.
Oh, sound like someone was knocking on your window.
In a degree.
Oh, it's 2-2.
With a degree that you made the mistake thinking that if you go to college, it's to get a job. It's to become educated, right? That isn't. If you want a job, go get a trade. Go learn how to work on AC units, plumbing, anything that requires skill.
Okay.
That's how you go. That's why people go to those schools and those other trades to get a job. You go to college to get an education, and then later on, like if you go and you seek like further higher education, like MBAs, and you're setting yourself up to run companies, to be a business manager or something like that, you know, things like that. But you go and take theater for 4 fucking years, and then like, oh, I don't know why I can't get a job. Teach theater. That's your job now, and good luck. You're not going to pay off that debt, but you know maybe. But then you pass it down to us. We're the suckers here.
Nothing but a sucker.
There you go.
Yeah. The big thing I noticed a lot with the kiddos' graduation, because they were saying, you know, some kids were going to.
I'm not against going to college.
They were saying they were going to, you know, certain universities to study X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of kids that were going to UTA for aerospace engineers.
Why not go to UTA?
And that was a lot of like kids that were in the top 10 going there, but they're doing aerospace engineering there. Apparently that's a big school for that. But yeah.
Well, it's in Arlington. That's where I think American Airlines is out of as well. Yeah. So they have programs set up for that kind of stuff. Yep. The car sales was pretty convincing. I was told I need a car. Will you please take on my exactly. I think it's ridiculous. I don't mean to get back on this. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, I'm with you. Like some of these kids, like even like valedictorian and stuff like that was at this first off, I hate graduations. I think congratulations, you did it, but this is seriously like the bare minimum of life. You did it though. I mean, I almost didn't do it. I was mailing it in like my senior year,
believe me, it was touch and go there for a while for the oldest as to whether or not she was actually going to graduate, and not because of her grades, just because she wasn't going.
Mine was attendance. Right? Yeah, I had to petition for my grades every year since I was a sophomore, and that's just the way. Listen, that's just the way it is, man. I didn't want to go to school, but I wish that's one of the regrets I have is I wish I would have done more, applied myself, things like that. But you know. We're sitting there listening to these speeches from these kids, and I'm like, you should have these speeches like in your cafeteria or something like that. You're surrounded by adults who've lived. You've never done anything in your life other than go to school. Congratulations, though. I mean, some of these kids
not all. There are some
cords around there. I mean, a million of them.
Oh, dude, there was a ton of cords.
Yeah.
But there are also some kids out there that they're going to school, even in high school, and going to school and working full time.
That's what they were mentioning too.
There are a lot of kids out there that, you know, their families aren't doing so well, and their kids are having to step up and work to help support the family and that. So
I did the same damn thing.
The thing that I noticed this year was I
didn't work for mine either.
They actually plowed through it pretty quick. There was over 600 kids, and graduation was done in an hour and a half.
I wish it would. Like, we had 750 something kids. And it hit 2 hour mark, and I was like, I'm just tired. I went and stood outside.
But they also, this was out there at Dickies Arena, they had the concession stands open. So you got people sitting there with buckets of popcorn, nachos, and so like I don't remember that at.
No, I was at I graduated when I was at UNT, and it was nothing like I don't remember any of that, whatever. But Dickies Arena, you said Dickies?
Yeah,
that's where I went. Concessions were open. Mm-hmm. I had to pay $20 to park.
Yeah, $20 parking.
Got an argument with a cop on my way in.
That sounds about right. That checks the box. Okay.
Yeah, listen, hold on.
Did you tell me it wasn't that big of a deal?
Hold on.
Look here, sir. You don't know who I am.
We're following the line, and it says all lanes for parking.
Okay.
57 cars in the right lane, and I look up there. I go, oh, there's like 4 booths.
Yeah.
Let me get in the center lane. I'm going to roll it all the way up there. I get all the way up there. This prick of the sunglasses, he's like, I'm going like 5 miles an hour. He's like the guy from Austin Powers. I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay. I'm like, he goes, stop. I go like this. I go, I'm going there to park. I put the finger, I go, going there to park. And he's like, what? I was like, he goes, like, gave me a little, just go then. I go, okay. Roll my window down real quick. Let me roll in. I go, hey, bud. Sign back there says all these lanes are for parking. And there's booths right there. Am I in the right spot? He's like, I go, thought so.
So you were just trying to start because he already told you to go, but you had to roll down the window. He wanted me to stop and you had to roll down your window.
I did.
To start shit with a cop.
Yeah, Lizzie was like, this freaking guy. And I'm like, no, you know what? There's let me tell you something. And I don't have a problem with like every single police officer on earth. This is like this shit from like Scotty Scheffler, right? Which we will talk about here in a little bit. This jackass is working Memorial Day at a high school graduation at Dickies Arena for a reason.
For money?
Well, that and because he's probably like fucking low man on the totem. I didn't mean to. You know what? I told you I wasn't going to get all crazy.
They do that stuff on a volunteer. Like they volunteer to work those shifts. I don't care. Up extra money.
He's surrounded by like 87 19-year-olds, and it's him.
I didn't have any problems when I went. We went, pulled up.
I didn't have any problems either.
There was 2 lanes that were like really backed up.
Yeah.
And no one over here on the left side, so I just pulled up and went and paid my $20 freaking and.
Why am I getting grief about trying to follow? I was like, the sign back there.
Why are you trying to start more S after he tells you to go?
Because he just dismissed me like that. I go, nah, brother, we ain't doing that.
You know what that is? Let me speak to your manager. That's what that is.
No, I didn't ask. I should ask. Hey, you got a supervisor around here? Because apparently you don't know what's going on around here, sir. Maybe you need some training. We're going to get you some more training.
Slap's in the house. So I already know what I'm doing at Slap Junior graduation. Okay, first things first. Call all the Michaels in the audience. Please stand up. Pause to let them stand. Okay, great. That concludes the mic check. Thanks, guys.
It wasn't terrible. I was there for my with my brother. His son graduated.
Okay, it was his son.
And so we're obviously towards the top, right? Last name starts with B.
Bingham, yeah.
And
towards the end was
there, fella. Don't be telling people my last name. But anyways, but we're really close to the beginning. He gets up there, he walks through, and he's getting all emotional, whatever. I was like, we're getting older, brother. I'm trying to diffuse it, whatever. Right. And then it's like just kind of sitting around now. I'm like, okay, like 800 more kids to go. Like I am losing my S. And these idiot ass people behind me are trying to get this. They were trying since minute 1 of me sitting down. They were trying to get their kids' attention, just screaming. And I was like, oh my God. And finally, like, at least they shut up during like the speeches, but once that was over, they went right back to it. I had a headache from hell. I had to drink 15 White Claws just to get rid of it. Hang out next to the pool and the grill. You know what I mean? Like, God, you know how much help I needed after that? I was traumatized. I couldn't even think right. I was looking for that cop on the way out too. The prick was still sitting out. Roll by, give him the bird.
Hey, buddy, was it cool that I parked here? You're still starting crap with them.
Roll out, roll the window down.
Tailgating at a graduation actually sounds like a lot of fun. Oof.
Bro, it was so damn hot. It was like just melting the shoes. Like we found
we had ours on Friday.
It really is hot. So some people think it's like kind of an exaggeration, but like when we go to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
It's if you go out in the middle of the day and like say July, you can very well your shoes can melt, right? there was a melted shoe, like a heel from like a dress shoe, like for a men's shoe. Yeah. The hoof or whatever was on the ground. It had melted off, and it was stuck. I was like, Jesus Christ! I was like, but anyway, yeah. So I'm listening to these speeches from these 17-year-olds that are 17 years old. It got really religious really quick.
I had one kid who mentioned, No,
I didn't mention. Like he he declared his love and everything else. I mean, it was straight. Like all of a sudden, I was in like a Sunday service.
Yeah, they had mentioned, I did this with God, and
both were very specific. Yeah. Jesus was.
They might have said Jesus.
I mean, it was hell.
Honestly, I really wasn't paying attention. I was there for my kid, and then everything else was just kind of like
the place was applauding, but then he kept going back to the well.
Just kept going back. He's doing the dice move too many times,
dude. And then they finally were like, whatever. But like my kid is my older one. He's real. That's his buddy, right? Jesus is his bud.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, yeah, cheering. And I was like, oh my God, I just want to go to sleep. Like I just want to get out of here. And it was so damn hot. I wore shorts, which seemed to a lot of people had shorts on. I had shorts and a nice polo on and whatnot.
Yeah, shorts and a polo.
It's just so damn hot. And it's like I'm not wearing pants. And but after it like released, there's everybody standing around. It's like are we hanging around for like pictures or something like that, or because we'll all be next to each other here in a minute when we go back to his house. And so he's like, yeah, just go. I was like, okay, cool. So I go, and it looks like an S storm is about to roll through. And I was like, oh, buddy, we got to get over here. So like. We park, it starts raining, the wind gusts up, like blows Lizzie's hat off. Like, she always got one of those crazy hats. Like, that some bitch went for a ride.
She's treating it like it's a Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. And so I grabbed the damn thing and I just start darting for the house. I'm like, punching the code in. Let's get inside. Hey, dog. And I hadn't seen his dogs in a while. So I'm like, what's up, Charlie? How you doing, little bugga? But yeah, anyway, so then everybody showed up, but it starts just pouring. It's raining sideways. Plants falling in the pool. Man. I mean, it's crazy as hell.
And this was on, what day was this?
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday. That's the storm that y'all had real bad. And then we got the bad one on Sunday.
Yeah, well, ours was, so this was late Monday then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the graduation was at 4, so by like 6 or 7.
Yeah, we had
roll through
10 a.m. on Friday.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Which was good because I took the day off of work, so I had that going for me, which is nice.
Right. So, and like when I graduated, my family came down. It was nice. It was my aunts. I don't know if my uncles came down or not, but my aunts definitely came. They always traveled together.
Right.
It was like a pack of them. My grandmother, I think, came down. Who were tracking down Beanie Babies. That was I took them to every McDonald's I could find. Say the
McDonald's.
Yeah. I took them to every McDonald's.
That was so. I worked at McDonald's for about 2 weeks. And my first weekend there, when I started, was the Beanie Babies rolled out, and I just sat there, got
the chalkboard with the rocket still on it. I draw something different on it every time.
It's over there.
Yeah, I got. Sometimes it was a mushroom, a real veiny mushroom too.
Yeah,
I was gonna do the Christmas tree.
Dinosaur, rocket ship, all that stuff. But we just sat there, just making hamburgers, just nonstop hamburgers, because everyone's coming through and ordering the hamburger because they were the cheapest Happy Meal.
Yeah,
and so that's 8 hours. Just the entire time, nonstop, making hamburgers. Every once in a while, someone would order like chicken nuggets or a cheeseburger, but mostly just hamburgers.
Yeah. I remember walking in there and we were just like, all right, here it is. And they're like, all right, let's get this. And they were like, they would just be straight up with the, the people working there, like, hey, which ones do you have right now releasing? And they're like, oh, it's this one. Oh, okay, I'll take 2. Then let's do 2, and then I take them to the other one. And it was back in the day where, I don't even think we had a McDonald's in the colony. So I had to take them to Louisville. We go to Coppell, Carrollton and whatnot. And so I'd take them around because the colony back then wasn't big. We had like one stoplight.
Right.
It wasn't, we had a flashing light at a stop sign, but we only had like, I think, seriously, one. I think it was one. Yeah, it was where Main Street met North Colony. So, but anyway, so they all came and it was fun. And we went out. I was telling Lizzie about it. I was like, yeah, we went out to freaking like Fox and the Hound and shot some pool and had some. I didn't have drinks back then. I was like, it was only 18, but actually I was 17. Excuse me. And but it was fun. It's like, and so we went back to their house and had a little cookout and chilled outside. I just stayed outside. I was like, the Mavs are playing. Shut up and leave me alone. Just keep feeding me a claws. And we did have a good time. And I'm glad. And I was like, I called him. I was like, hey man, congratulations. This is the next step of your life. This is the beginning of it. Right. You're an adult now. but you're still on the payroll, so don't worry about. Is he
going to college? Any plans?
Yeah, he was supposed to go to like ASU, Arizona State. Yeah. I was like, and I told them, you know what Arizona State is, right? And they're like, what? I go, it's the biggest party school ever.
Party school.
They go, what? And so now he's not going there all of a sudden. So I think I screwed it up for him. And he's like, yeah, why'd you write me out, bro? I was like, I didn't know they didn't know. That's funny. And I was like, they're kind of, they don't know. Like I don't know if they socialize with enough people or they don't. I don't know what it is, but they just don't seem to know little tidbits, little things. That. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, he might be going to. I think he was talking about Norman, OU or Texas or something. I don't know. All right, or Texas Tech maybe. I think that might be. That's on the
another
list.
Party school.
I know, right? I go.
Hey, keep your mouth shut this time. Okay?
I go, Justin. There's nothing to do out there. It's in the middle of nowhere in the Panhandle. He goes, I know, right? It's like a minute. I go, that's all they all just party.
It's just,
and so I was like,
you just need to keep your mouth shut. This kid's trying to have fun.
I do.
And you just keep ruining it every step of the way.
I really should. It's my own fault at this point. But I'm just like, they don't know.
Yeah. So we did the graduation. We had one of Liz's brothers came in town for it, and we went back to the house. I grilled burgers and dogs and brats and stuff.
I love brats.
And then at the same time, like I'm sitting back there and I'm kind of straightening up the backyard some. And we had a bunch of branches we had chopped off a tree, and I was like, you know what? Get this fire going.
There we go.
So it's like 110 outside or whatever it was on
It's
Friday.
so damn hot.
It was so hot. And I just got this big old fire roaring. And Liz is like, what are you doing? I go, burning wood.
I do it all the time. It's like, so damn hot. There's like a big barrel of smoke coming out.
I gotta get rid of it.
Yeah. You got to walk it out front or you got to burn it, man. Oh.
L Stud's in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
What's up, fellas? Happy anniversary. Cheers to y'all. Hey. Cheers, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting, I told Lizzie, I go, watch out tonight because I might be getting a little excited.
You get a little sauced?
I had to, this week was crazy, between the storms and then going out there. Like I said, I don't even remember what happened this weekend. It wasn't like I got too crazy. I just don't remember what I did.
We had the graduation, and then the youngest, she had her first All-Star tournament this weekend.
Yeah, how'd she do?
She did all right. Yeah. It was, they did better than I thought they were going to do. They ended up after pool play. They went 1-1 in pool play. Ended up being the number 4 seed. Won the first game on
Me too.
Of the elimination bracket and lost in the second one. But they lost to Grapevine, who ended up winning the whole damn thing. They lost 14-1 to Grapevine, but Grapevine went on to beat Southlake in the championship 15-0.
14-1. Oh my God, that's crazy.
But
those are crazy numbers.
It was she had a lot of good. She had a lot of fun. Learned kind of had to talk with her that hey, you're going up against the best kids from every team. It's not going to be like it was during the regular season. You're playing a team.
Yeah, because y'all are like a bunch of soft players, right? Like y'all just run through that division or league, right?
She does. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I say y'all, I don't mean you out on the field.
Well, yeah, but no, I mean, as far as like the team's concerned, we did all right. We finished. We finished number 6.
Alan's out there. All right, now let's get a little pepper. Let's go.
Coaching plays a big part at this age, all right? But no, during the regular season, we finished number 6, and then the end of season tournament, we actually took second place. Knocked out the number 1 overall seed in the end of season tournament that was 10-0, and we beat them in the tournament. So
did y'all hang a banner?
No. We got the kids got rings though, finalist rings. That's the thing now. They give them rings. Jesus. So she's got this big old gaudy Super Bowl ring that says finalist on it and stuff.
Funny.
So
you know who's really good at softball? Murtha's sister.
Oh yeah,
dude, she's like a killer out there. Apparently, she just hits dingers.
Okay.
She's like All-American or something.
Oh damn!
No, yeah, she's good. That's what he travels to go. Because he was a really good ball player.
Okay,
he was like a stud, and his sister's just damn good too. So he follows her around or whatever.
What level she play at?
College. She's collegiate. Yeah.
Okay.
And holy moly, just hitting bombs.
Right.
I think she plays third too. Is she third or pitcher or something? I don't know what it is, but anyway, he always posts, so I see him, and I miss Murtha. I was like,
it's been a while.
I got my OHB hat over there that I still rock from time to time, and I was like, he was so much fun to hang out with, and him and his wife. And they got the newborn, I guess she's probably, I think it's a little girl. She's got to be 6 months or a year by now.
Okay,
but yeah, it's been a while.
Elsa, they used to call me Dingo in high school. Why? Because you ate the baby.
He's about to say it's coming. It's something coming. I don't feel safe here.
It has to do with him eating a baby. It has to.
I don't feel safe here.
Why? We're in a safe space.
I introduced Lizzie to the Australians. There it is, Mandingo. All right. I introduced Lizzie to the video of the guy that rolls up and his dog's in a headlock.
Oh, dude.
I was sitting at breakfast. It's like Sunday. That's what it was. I went to breakfast Sunday.
I love that video. Every time I see it, I'm like, let's go. It showed up on my feed not that long ago. I was like, yes. Watched it like 5 times.
I go, those damn kangaroos are crazy. Whatever. And I go, this dude rolled up. He's got his damn dog in a headlock. She goes, what? I go, yeah. So I found the video. Internet sucks anywhere around here because I don't know why 5G, whatever the hell it is from AT&T, is like fucking dial up from 1998. But anyway, pull it up, and she's like, "What the?" And she's just like that. And he comes in and goes, "Hey!"
That dude's like, he's ready. You can tell he had some boxing lessons.
As soon as he squared up, the damn kangaroo squares up. I'm like,
he knew what was up. It's game time.
This fucking thing has been punched before.
Kangaroos don't play around. My kid I've told you the story. I've told the story before, but the youngest one's been punched by a kangaroo before.
She deserves it though. Have you seen that kid?
A kangaroo wearing a diaper. She was at like a kid's birthday party and they had like a petting zoo there and they had a kangaroo there. And she's walking over the kangaroo and she gets close to the kangaroo and the kangaroo just sticks her right in the chest. And she's like, what the
We've had this conversation before because you guys have a face that needs a fist, right? And you and your kid, they're like your little Twinkie, so y'all look the same. So yeah, I can totally see a kangaroo just like, you know what? Nah.
The best part was after it all happened. Like later, she ended up going back in.
Stuff like that.
She went in there. And
didn't
she
talk to the manager.
Petting the kangaroo and all that.
Get a free.
Nah, I mean she took it like a champ.
All right,
but
well,
after
y'all are like identical twins at this point.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Minus the beard.
I mean, that's really, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Get her to grow a beard. See if she can do it.
I don't know, man.
Give her some hormones. But, because they're not going to question you anyways, like nowadays. You're like, fuck it. What? Pow, right in the kisser. That would have been, yeah. Yeah, Alan's got a face that just needs a fist. There's the Germans have a word for it. It's Pfeifenfist or something like that.
For what?
Yeah. I remember talking to Jordan about it. She was like, "There's a word for it." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "I know the word." So we were just looking it up. Like, because she was wild ass too back in funding. We're just like,
yeah,
we hated everybody. Everybody sucked. It's like,
they would say he is brave.
So brave.
Oh man, ridiculous.
I'm telling you, you should do it. See what happens. It'd be cool. I'd like to see how long her beard gets. I bet it gets longer than mine. I've been trimming it too, and I almost went and shaved it today, like all the way down to like say an 8. Like, because up here it's like a 4 and 5.
Okay.
And then I just kind of dust it here, just kind of shape it or whatever. But yeah, no, I've already trimmed it down so far, and it needs one right here. But I think I am. I think I'm there. Okay. I don't know. It's so damn gray. Like these goddamn kids, man.
Because you're old.
I'm so old.
So old.
I don't know about you, but I miss my goddamn 30s. There was someone talking about it the other day. It was a simpler
time.
It was.
It was.
There was someone talking about it. They were like, because I think they were like they're on a show with other like a 30-year-old and they're like the 45-year-old dude.
Right.
And it's like, I fucking hurt myself getting out of bed, or like I went to go check the mail and I rolled my ankle, and it's like 30s is just like back in the day when you're like 18, 15 to 18, 20 years old, 21, you think 30's like a dinosaur.
Right. 30's great.
30's amazing.
30 was awesome.
I remember my brother, he was talking about it. He goes, I don't know, he was worried about his 30s. He was a youngster, he just always out there having fun and whatnot. And he was like, oh my, I go, dude, you're going to love it. Because your 30s is you're still young enough to have fun and you get the money to fucking pay for it.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. It's like, you got that disposable dough, yo. I was like, just go. And, but yeah, I miss
do stuff and not be sore. Like I'll squat down to catch my kid for like 5 minutes, and I'm sore for the next 5 days.
30 is the new 69. I'm telling you, buddy. Just throwing the broad around. I used to be able to do the kidney shifter without like any help. Now I got to like jack my foot up in the air. Got to get a little extension. See, that hurt right there. My hip is like freaking
just jump into a swimming pool now and tell me you're not sore for a couple days.
It's insane. And it so mine's like kind of cold. It's been chilly lately. So I jump in after like a run or something like that, and you try to spring right back up because you're freezing. And they're like, you're like, oh shit, and you start going back down. You're like, man, get the pole, help me.
Throw in the floaties.
No, I'm telling you, I need some water wings. Some fucking water wings next time I jump in. Probably need like a couple on each side just to keep me somewhat buoyant. That's one of the good things about having a belly. Like, I think some people sleep on the belly.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
People sleep on the belly because you can sit there and it just, if you lay on your back, you take a deep breath, you're good. You just stay nice and balanced. You're just kind of floating around.
I sink.
You just float around the pool.
I sink.
You still sink?
I still sink.
Jesus.
Always sunk. It's just kind of the way it is. I don't know, man.
What are you doing? Were you not in there?
I accidentally exited out somehow.
I was like, what the hell is that?
I don't know how, but I did.
Yeah, no big deal. But yeah, I miss my 30s. And then, I feel, everybody that finally when they get to their 30s, they realize like how great it is. And like, because being in 20s, I don't know. It sucks. I'm not going to say it totally sucks, but like 25 is fine. 25 is not bad. You're getting past all the 21 bullshit and everything like that. And
not as dumb.
Yeah, you still do dumb shit, but you just, at least you're doing dumb shit at this point. And then by the time you're 30, you're still doing dumb shit, but you're like, oh, what the hell? You got regret. You go to sleep, you wake up at like 3 a.m. You're like, Jesus Christ, did I really say that? Did I really do that? Did I yank that damn door off the stall door? Whatever.
Yeah, you did.
That almost, why was I in the parking lot saying all that crazy shit? I don't know, man.
I don't either, man.
Damn beer was talking.
Yeah, man.
And I avoid shots too. Like I can't so I was hanging out. There's been a couple big events for my brother, for his kids. One, I indulged. I got suckered in, set up, and I went to Pound Town. Oh, that was the day Lizzie had to get me to the house. Like she got me home. And she goes, I got you to the bed, and that was as far as I can get you. You wake up, you got one shoe on, you got your belt's half-ass undone. You might have a shirt on, you might not. I don't know. But then, I was good though. Monday night, they cracked it out. I go, nope, because I knew I had to get shit done. I just couldn't sacrifice it. But otherwise, I was ready. I mean, I wanted it. I was like, I'll drink that old fucking bottle.
I'm supposed to say, start putting vodka in your coffee rather than bring a beer to work. You learn. One ball hanging out of the underwear.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just normal. That's why I got to get those, I use
the boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the...
I've been wearing boxer briefs since they were invented. Because
Right.
I thought it was amazing. And then, I got the ones that hold them in place just to keep everything together. I got those old man balls. They just do what they want.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in a pool, then everything just tightens up.
It just all tightens up.
Everything I got a bunch of innies at that point. And pool water, man. They got the George Costanza.
Oh, man. But
real quick, though, you're wearing a shirt. We're going to take a picture of it later. You want to talk about what we got?
So we got shirts from our boys over there at NDT podcast.
Yeah,
Corey and them.
Yeah. We'll
rocking some sweet shirts. So thank you so much, brother. We appreciate those.
And we'll take a picture and we'll tag them. If you guys like our show, you're gonna love their show. They're actually just a little bit more wild ass than we are. We've dialed it down, but it reminds me of the Late Show and the hot topics and stuff. It reminds me of the Patreon too, because we'll start covering other shit. But yeah, NDT podcast. They're on Facebook, YouTube, and I believe they're on Twitter. They don't like Twitter that much. They're getting there,
right?
But they're more of a Facebook and YouTube kind of dudes. They have multiple shows, so go over there and check them out. But yeah, they OG Strikeout Beer late night? I don't know, man. No one is.
No
one is. God damn, I miss those days.
No.
I'll tell you what. I thought about it. There was a time when, it was probably a year or so ago, and you were you left a couple times at 10 o'clock. You had shit to do the next day.
Right.
That's the only reason. Because that's the only reason we shut it down early. So man, I got shit.
Someone's got something to do.
Shit, I got shit to do, man. And I remember shutting the door. I was like, this is fucking boring. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I think a couple times I come in the room and Liz's like, you're done? I go, yeah. But she'd come in here and we take a selfie. We just have a beer and sit here and talk. We had the music on. It had to be a year ago. It had to be at least a year ago.
Busting out the meat and just wheels all the way
Dude, off. It was so bad. I tried to go back because some of those videos are still out there. And I try to delete anything old that's on Facebook or YouTube because that's where the shit was, right? That's where we were. And I don't want any of that stuff out there because the shit we were saying wasn't too crazy, but we were just so drunk while we're saying it. Like, it's embarrassing thinking about it. But we did have a lot of fun. It was funny because we would go live like 3 times, 4 times. And like, shit, that 4th time come around, it was a problem. Because we'd go live at like 6, 7 o'clock, get at like 10, because we didn't have like time limits. We were just
There's times when we're going live at like 12 o'clock.
Well, that's what I'm saying. By the time we get the 3rd time around, it's like, okay, it's about midnight. There was a couple times where we hit it and we was like 2 a.m.
I'll see. I was like, and we're back again.
There's like 2 people, 3 people in there, and they're like, "What the fuck?" They're like, it's just fueling us up, just like it's El Stud in there. Just
El Stud and Mike Graham would just, hey, we would end the show and then I get a text from Mike like, "Hey, why don't you guys go live again?" You know what? That's a great idea, Mike.
That's a great idea.
Great idea.
Oh shit! But yeah, I just it was a different time. It was but it was now. Speaking, like, we're still on the 30s, I can't do it. I am in so much pain. Even when I get you out of here by midnight and I get to bed by midnight and I've slowed down and I hammer a liquid IV and like 4, Tylenols, I am like, but if I don't do all that, I'm in trouble.
Well, I mean,
I'm hurting.
Even like not drinking right now, right? Just drinking the NAs right now, and I'll get home at 2, get to bed about 3, and then I'm waking up. When the kids are in school, I got some days where I'm waking up at like 5, 6 in the morning to get the kids ready for school and stuff. Those days are rough.
I don't know how you do it.
It wasn't easy. It's not easy.
Yeah,
it ain't. Those are days where when I go on my 15-minute breaks, I'm taking naps.
Yeah.
On my lunch, I'm taking an hour nap. Like it's nap city.
I do really like the Thursday afternoon nap. Like I get in that, I go in my room, but I lay on the top. We got like 18 blankets and like 15 pillows, right? So I just kind of start snuggling in there. I turn on the fan, and I just kind of, and I might, if I'm really, really tired and exhausted from drinking all night,
right?
I'll fire up Trailer Park Boys,
okay,
or The League.
All right.
And I'm out.
And you're out.
Oh, buddy. I just sit there and I just hold that pillow and pray to 8-pound, 9-ounce baby Jesus about how, like, I swear to God, I'll do it again next week, but just let me off the hook.
Just let me off the hook. Just let me off the. These countries that do siestas got it right. You're damn right they do.
And I'm telling you, by 5, 6 o'clock, I'm pretty good to go. Cracking on, because Thursday night football is usually right around the corner. I'm like, here we go, And but yeah, we got a little skirmish right here, Edmonton, and it's getting a little chippy.
Throwing down in fisticuffs,
and of course it's Ben right there. He's a instigator from hell.
Yeah,
but I just guess what, Leahy, frig off, Mr. Leahy, frig off, Randy.
Oh man,
yeah, I just can't do it, and I do, but I do miss those nights. I think about them, We had a TV behind us here as well, and we had the TVs up here. It's so damn loud. We had the, Post Malone up to 1 million. But at least now we go out back, we'll have some cigars. We still got the music on, but it's at a reasonable volume because I don't want to, get the cops called on us.
And you don't want Lizzie to cut us.
Oh, yeah. If I get a text from her, she goes, turn it down. Do you mind turning it down? I go, yeah, that means turn it down, nutsack. And, but, we usually go back and we'll put some bets on the late games and things like that. A little
late game action going on.
Which I'm fine with because, we're doing more show. We're actually doing the shows. They're just not late night beer reviews and stuff like that. It's, SB Fantasy, SB Baseball, whatnot, and recording videos for the Patreon. So patreon.com/Strikeout Beer. Buy your old pals a beer.
Yeah. Be nice. Mm-hmm. So I got a little announcement to make. I've got a new endeavor that I'm taking on.
You getting that surgery?
No. I'm going to keep the peeing.
Well, that's not so brave.
Yeah. But I'm going to be joined by Chris and Cole Hayes, and the 3 of us are going to be doing the announcing for Eagle Mountain High School football.
Cool. Where's Eagle Mountain
at? In Eagle Mountain, out there by like Saginaw area.
That's a city?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, is that like Eagle Mountain Lake?
Out there by Eagle Mountain Lake, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the only place I know of then.
It's a brand new high school. This will be their first year, and we're going to be we'll be doing the games on Facebook. He's got C cups and he wants double D.
Yeah.
But
maybe
I'm going to go ahead and share the link here for it. But if you guys do me a favor, go drop a like on there. But we'll be doing the games live on Friday nights. And I don't know we don't know how the booth's going to work just yet as far as who's going to be doing what. But Friday nights, I'll be doing a little high school football action.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of homework.
We're looking forward to it.
A lot of homework. Are you going to cough right in the mic and clear your throat?
All the time. Yeah. I might fart in it too.
Well, I mean, that, yeah, that sounds about right.
Busby only announced one game ever, but it was a blast. Glad you were doing it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't know the nerd for
Chris and Cole have been doing Haltom High School football for a while.
Was it? I thought it was Chris and what's his name?
Julian was doing it too, but Cole's joined them the last several years.
In?
Yeah. Cole jumped in. Chris and Cole, they're doing the Eagle Mountain. They asked me if I wanted to join them on it. I was like, sure, let's do it. Let's have some fun. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, they got some pretty good schools that they're going to be playing over there.
Are you going to learn all the players' names and stuff like that? Are you going to be like football? You're going to do Ribby?
Football player man?
You're going to go football player man?
Quarterback football player man drops back to toss the old piskin. And yeah. So looking forward to it. I'll squeeze a few bits in there.
Yeah, of course. If you don't, you'll be you're already the biggest disappointment, but
no, I'll squeeze a few bits in there, and maybe hey,
you got to.
Find the little Easter egg in there, and if you report back, maybe we'll send you a koozie or something. It was old school. We canceled all TV and got Bally subscription. Broke ass. You got to squeeze them in. Always squeezing them in.
Dude, I don't even have Bally's. I refuse to have Bally's.
Keep your eyes off the cheerleaders. Yeah, no, I'm keeping my eyes on the game there, sir.
Yeah, we didn't cancel. I actually just canceled Spotify. I was like, okay, yeah, we're good. I asked Lizzie, I was like, you watch it or you listen? I was like, I listen to when I want to listen to like specific records and music or whatever. But yeah, no, I want to cancel everything else. Lizzie won't let me. I want to cancel Disney and like Netflix and whatnot, even though Netflix has got Trailer Park Boys, so it gets to stay. And then Hulu has The League, so it gets to stay.
Yeah. But you got to keep Netflix for the Tyson fight, too.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it. Lee, I love the high school broadcast
where they for it.
Just say the jersey numbers because they're totally unprepared.
How you doing, Lee?
L Stud's boycotting Bally's, and Lee just says all I need is MLB.TV.
Yeah, I mean, we have MLB TV, but we don't get to watch.
Well, he can watch his
team.
Rangers there.
Yeah, we can't watch Rangers or the Astros game. They actually ban us from both because we're in Texas.
Do they have anyone blacked out there for you, Lee? Is there any baseball teams out there?
I mean, no, not in Carolina. They're all Braves fans.
Yeah, I'm just curious if they.
I mean, yeah, who would they block?
Right.
There ain't no way they're blocking Braves. The Braves still play on TBS?
I think so.
Yeah. Huh. Bally's sucks anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not getting Bally's. I think did they actually sell to Amazon? I don't know if the sale went through, but I'm hoping for that because that's one subscription that I have that I'm not getting rid of.
Braves and Nationals.
Oh, what the hell?
That sucks.
That does suck. We're in those damn states.
We're blacked out from the Rangers and the Astros.
Yeah. Which I'll take. I don't give a shit about the Astros, but yeah, the damn, I want to watch the goddamn Rangers. We canceled Disney, Hulu, ESPN, Netflix, Sling, and Culture.
Haven't even heard of Culture.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think you made that last one up there, old school.
He's just typing shit.
He's like, I need one more. What are we going with?
And Pornhub. Never again.
Elsa, it's actually cool out here because in Utah I get to watch everything.
Yeah. Shit. Cancel Culture. Oh. There you go. He canceled cancel culture.
Oh, okay.
That's not really a thing anymore, I don't think.
I don't know.
The funny thing about it is someone made a comment about it. They're like, oh, you don't get canceled these days. You're just, your base changes.
Yeah.
If you're over here and they don't like you no more, oh, okay. Well, then all of a sudden they probably love you just for being who you are.
If they cancel you now, then you get the comeback story, right? Look, it was Shane Gillis. He got fired from Saturday Night Live before he even started. And next thing you know, he's hosting.
Yeah. Jesus, what a train wreck our just place is. Oh, God. What are you going to do?
So, LeBron's a free agent.
Who cares? Him and his kid. Who gives a shit? You see, they're like trying to push his kid. Like, oh, yeah, he's a ranked ball. No, this kid sucks. Shut up. Like, I don't care.
Do you know what the number one bet for the NFL, or not for the NBA draft is?
Bronny going number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. The dumbest. He's like, dude, there's like 60 kids that are better than he is at basketball. And but it's all dependent if the Lakers get the number 1 pick, right? Because if they get the number 1 pick, which they don't.
No, they've already got the draft order right there. Yeah.
So, LeBron, the Lakers have already said that they'll do whatever they have to do to get that pick so they can pick his sorry ass kid. Nothing against him. He might be a nice kid. Not good at basketball kid.
Not good at basketball kid.
You know, and so LeBron will stay there. I'm like, shit, what do you want him to what do you want him to stay there for?
Atlanta has the number 1
fucking pick. Flop more?
Yeah. Atlanta's got number 1.
Like I don't know what you want with LeBron. LeBron is not who he was, right? Let's just be honest. F that kid. No. Yeah, I feel you. I'll take that bet. I'm going all with the under and all day. Yep. I hope he is passed. Yeah,
yeah, he's been cleared from that.
He got cleared from it, but then again, they might have took him to another quack ass doctor. It's like, yeah, I'll clear him. Don't matter. I mean, shit. Can you imagine that? Having a scare like that? That's insane.
Almost dying?
Yep.
Well, didn't that happen to? Was it Tim Duncan? That happened to in college?
I don't remember.
Like where he passed out on the court or something like that. He had like a heart condition, I think.
I don't know. You can look it up if you let go of that goddamn phone.
I'm sorry. I'm sharing information out. God bless.
You're not sharing anything.
I forgot. We don't do anything to promote the podcast over here. This podcast.
That isn't sharing. That's just fucking harvesting.
Nah, I'm not harvesting nothing. Not playing Farmville over here.
Yeah. My call is LeBron going to Charlotte. I promise this isn't racist, but he is obsessed with Bojangles. Are you shitting me? I mean, I fucking love Bojangles. So I assume he would love it too. Everybody does. Oh, the MLB Big Inning. We'll put that on. Shit, is AEW on tonight?
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, it's past 8 too, so never mind. I follow Willow. I'm a big fan. I'm trying to get that big fan status. I'm gonna see if she can come on the show. She's a real nice lady.
Yeah.
Corn up. Happened to a lot of young athletes. It's a pretty strange it was a pretty strange phenomenon. 6 years. What's up, Cletus? How you doing?
Yeah, 6 years, man.
I think so. This is what, if you don't want to grow your shit and you kind of half-ass everything, this is what you get. It's kind of in this neighborhood. Yeah.
At least I think it's 6 years. I want to have to double-check the books. But I'm pretty sure I saw like 4-year anniversary 2 years ago, so that would be 6, right? I don't know.
What year is it?
2024.
I think we got started in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Shit, that seems like forever ago. And here we are, just sitting here drinking beer on Wednesday.
Yeah, there's an MLB article from his rookie season about him paying staff to bring him entire boxes of Bojangles back to that team. Okay.
Dude, Bojangles is the shit. I love it.
They got one here not that long ago. It's pretty damn good.
Where's it? Oh, it's on your side of town,
so
right?
Over in Euless.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did Alan finally give up trying to get Shaq on the show? No, I'll still.
Lisa Ann, maybe. I'd like to have her on.
I've sent.
She's a very convincing Palin. Is that her?
Nailin Palin?
God almighty. Like even Palin in like real life was hot.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, Jesus Christ. Like, what do we got to do? And then she just disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm like, what the hell happened to this woman? But yeah, no, I that was a nice film. Nice film.
Nice artsy film.
Yeah, it was real artsy.
Real artsy.
It was real artsy. She took the part on. You know, it was something else.
So I've seen some Lisa Ann documentaries.
You know, I mean, she's not my favorite, but you know, she's a staple in the community.
Yeah. Celebrate her entire catalog.
You know, I saw your girl the other day on it was someone put a clip of her on, I think it was Instagram or some shit, and it was was it something the pledge? Was it bullying the pledge? Something the pledge? I don't know if I saved it or not, but yeah. So she's sitting there. It's like some house, and they're pledging for like a sorority or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know if it was nailing the pledge. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to type it in on my computer, but I might.
Sure, there was some sort of group thing going on there. Huge in the group scene.
But yeah, it was your girl. What the hell is your girl's name?
Gianna?
Yeah.
Oh, Gianna Michaels action? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a veteran in the game. She's got real acting skills out there. She was in that movie Piranha.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pounding the pledge.
Pounding the pledge. There we go.
Pounding the pledge.
Sounds good.
It looked good. You know, they were all kind of like right in my wheelhouse, you know, real chesty.
Nice trailer.
The trailer was up on Instagram, and it was That's quite nice. I was like, I'm going to have to check that out. Of course, the first question is always, what's the name of this magnificent film? And, most people get it, but then they'll put like some other dummy names out there. Like, like, I can't even come up with like Avatar or some shit. So you sit there going like, these poor sons of bitches are sitting there Googling Avatar. I go, this isn't it. What is the name of this goddamn show?
Pretty sure I'm watching the wrong version.
I think it was a TV show. Dude, it was like, it was in like portions or sections or something like that. And this was like on Scoreland or something. I don't know. But they put out like a show. I think Bang Bros, or is it Pornhub has that as well? Like a House of Hoes or some shit. I mean, it's just so much ass running around. You don't know what's going on.
Was it the Bang Bus?
Yeah. Oh, God. The internet's wild, man.
You can find so much stuff on there. It's crazy.
I mean, you can buy you an inflatable hot tub or order you a, whatever.
A bride.
Yeah, I was going to say that, yeah. Don't want to do it. Don't want to sound so insane.
I saw at her award ceremony, there was a guy there that I was like, oh yeah, that's a mail order bride.
At what? At Gianna Michaels' ceremony?
No, at the kids' award ceremony, the youngest one.
Oh, you didn't go, how much was your postage?
I looked over and I was just like, yeah, that didn't happen in real life.
There was Kiev 96.
There was an exchanging of something for that to happen. Let me tell you.
What the hell is it? It's the body, Gibiotti. That's what I'm quoting. I'm like, it goes, he's talking to Andre, successful plastic surgeon with one ball. No, plastic surgeon. He goes, yeah. He goes, listen, I didn't pay for vaccinations and transport for a 6. Oh shit. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Oh, we got a couple people. We got to talk about that moron you wanted to talk about.
Oh my God, the dumb MFer of the week. I love that you found it. Like, were you just Googling something?
No, I was just it was on Yahoo's page.
Oh, okay.
So
Yahoo. This guy still uses Ask Jeeves and shit. Like, God.
Yahoo's like the number 2 website in the world.
Read a fucking book.
I don't even understand.
Muhammad's the number 1. He's the most common name in the world. Read a book. All right, McLovin. You got one goddamn name. One name.
One name. One name.
What are you, an Irish
Are you seal?
Yeah, what are you saying? Jesus Christ. Anyways, so this dumb son of a bitch has got a warrant or a court date for driving with a suspended license. It's got a court date. This is during the time, I guess it's still real, like even now, like, they'll do Zoom calls and shit. So camera 1, the judge, camera 2, his, I assume court appointed attorney, but I don't want to be presumptuous. I don't know. And then this dumb motherfucker driving around in a car on his phone.
I'm actually watching the video.
Yeah, it's great.
Right,
you got to listen to it.
Oh, I can read it.
So this fucking guy, the judge is like, "Are you driving right now?" And he goes, "Oh yes, sir." He go ahead and pull over.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually,
okay. Pull over.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Puts it in park, and the judge is like, "What's the charges?" And he's like, "She says that." Oh, driving with with a suspended license, we'd love to postpone that or do some shit or whatever. And the judge goes, he's driving right now. He still has a suspended license and he doesn't care. He's driving right now. I can see him. And his mouth drops open. You can see when he gets all dumb-faced. It turns into a mouth-breathing dummy.
They're requesting an adjournment for 3 to 4 weeks right now.
Yeah, play-by-play. Go ahead.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving license suspended.
Hot flasher, how we doing?
That is correct, Your Honor. And he is driving. He was just driving, and he didn't have a license. His face is just so...
Oh yeah, no, he goes slack face. Like he goes, like, you idiot! You didn't realize that the shit that you were in trouble for?
I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah,
that's correct, Your Honor.
Oh, here it comes. He dishes it out real quick. Come on.
I'm
waiting on him?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
They're sitting there right now, and they're just kind of...
Like the judge can't believe what he's looking at.
He's just sitting there just kind of staring.
And now the guy's went freeze mode. He's just sitting there with his mouth open.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest MFer on earth.
Yeah, but it just...
Wait, it didn't finish? So anyways, he calls him in. He goes, you know what? This is not going to happen. Bond, come in now. I'm issuing a bench warrant, or I'm issuing you to come in. Is it saying
it? Says, I just scrolled down the story, and he's like, I don't even know what to do. So the defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. And you hear him go, oh, my God.
Revokes it, tells him he's got to turn himself in within 24 hours to the county jail. And if he doesn't, a bench warrant will be issued, and there will be no bond for him to get out. This stupid ass doesn't have a driver's license. It's suspended. Then goes to court virtually, and he's driving around in the goddamn thing. It's almost as bad as Assmaster 5000 or BFer. That was insane. 3000. Oh my God.
That's still one of my favorite stories of all time right there. But yeah, so this guy gets the dumb MFer of the week. Congratulations, buddy. You're dumb. You just see this stuff and you just don't even understand how it happens. What are you doing? Why are you the way that you are? How about that? That's how this should go. Asking these people why they are the way that they are, because they're just not smart. I don't get it. But that's going to lead us into our next dumb people of the week, as this just goes to an entire group of people. And of course, we are the preeminent number one WNBA podcast in the world, as we always talk WNBA every week, and we're going to continue to talk about it and just how petty these women are in the WNBA, as they are just beating the crap out of Caitlin Clark, talking all this trash to her. And I get it, right? Competitiveness, all that. But they're just being so petty towards Caitlin.
I was going to say, with this.
And meanwhile, she's the reason why your games are selling out. Why, when she comes to town, your team moves the game to a larger arena.
Yeah,
she's the reason why you now have chartered flights.
Yeah. What'd you expect? I'm not being mean here, but they're women. Women, all they do is tear each other down.
It's crazy.
They just want to be, and so they said that it's racist. She's only getting anywhere because she's white and she's pretty. I go, she ain't pretty.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's not the ugliest person in the WNBA.
An Iowa 5. Oh, well, that's obviously true.
She looks like a girl, so she's got that going for her.
Yeah, but that's the other complaint. The other complaint is that that's because she's white, because she's pretty, and also she's not. Most of the league, 80, or I think she said 85% of the women in the WNBA are part of the LGBT, whatever.
Okay, cool.
And she's not. Okay. Fuck's wrong with that?
Yeah.
But yeah, so all this stuff, and that's a problem. I'm like, so.
Charles Barkley went off on it the other day.
Fucking should have.
Just talking about how these women are being so petty and just trying to drag her down. And she scored 30 points the other day.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday. They still lost.
They're
1-7, but
she's eventually going to heat up. She was actually, just amazing in college. The attendance, the views, and everything like that were astronomical. It was crazy, right? And now, like you said, they're going to arenas where there's obviously NHL, NBA teams or whatever that usually play. Usually, the WNBA play in rec centers and shit. You know what I mean? For real. The Dallas Wings aren't even the Dallas Wings. They play in Arlington at UTA Coliseum or whatever the hell the name of it is. But it's now
a couple thousand people fit in there and they don't even sell out.
Now they go to Kay Bailey Hutchin Arena or the American Airlines or something like that. They're going to these big old arenas. I'm like, they're selling tickets. Aren't you happy you're selling tickets? Because if you sell tickets,
you can make more money.
You have the opportunity of making more money. And all you do is bitch about making $75,000 a year at a company that doesn't make a fucking dime.
Nothing.
You don't make jack shit.
Lose money every year. The only reason why it's still going on is because the NBA subsidizes it.
If you worked at any other goddamn company, goddamn, they took the lead 3-2. If you worked at any other goddamn company, the company would have already shut the damn doors. It's been like 20 years, dude. But yet, you'd rather just talk shit.
And beat the living crap out of her.
No
like
shit.
She gets fouled
hard foul. Hard fouls.
Hard.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, what's going through that fucking idiotic brain of yours where you're like, you know what? This is the chick who actually is putting us on the map. Let me go ahead and just knock her fucking head off.
Well, and like even like before she even got in the league, right? You had all these veteran players saying, "Oh well, we'll see how she does when she actually gets here." When she's playing women that have been playing this game a lot longer, and she's not playing a bunch of kids. I'm excited for her to get in the league. Looking forward to the competition, like because you'll get that in like other leagues, right?
Yeah. They were already nervous from the beginning. Female
leagues, men leagues, in MLB, in the NBA.
Can't wait to see him. It's going to be amazing to see him play. You know,
when LeBron was coming into the league, you didn't have anybody talking crap about him, and he came straight from high school. You didn't have them going, "Well, just wait till this kid gets here. We're just going to beat the crap out of him. We'll show him what real men do." No, it was looking forward to getting this kid in the league, looking forward to seeing what he can do. You know, hey, let's go. But no, they're just
fucking just tearing her down, man. It's
petty.
insane. It's like, back to the flight thing. What? She's the reason you're actually on a fucking charter flight, dude.
And not commercial flights anymore.
I mean, the reason as in, like, they scored again. Jesus, scored it too. It's like not the fact that obviously she's not footing the bill. I mean, still, the checks still have to, NBA still got to clear those checks, but
you know what? You're bringing in a lot more money, so now you can do that.
Yeah. No shit. Like, but instead, all you want to do is talk shit about the best. Why are you talking shit? So there's something else. Obviously, that's a problem for anybody that's talking shit. Why? Get down to the root cause and figure out who's all talking shit and what is not in common with that other person. And you're probably going to find out what the fucking problem is.
She's bringing eyeballs to the league, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They're upset. They're jealous.
Yeah. Shocking. Unbelievable.
And here's the thing: it's not just her. There's a nice young crop that just came into the WNBA this year. Angel Reese is one of those. Cameron Brink is another one of those that are bringing eyes to the league. Now, Caitlin Clark's the main one, but you've got these other girls that are bringing a lot of eyes to the league too. And it's just, come on.
Yeah, I don't hear them bashing them or like tomahawk fucking slapping their heads as they're going for a goddamn layup. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Like you're waiting for her to get up and just like punch one of these. And just go crazy.
No, but she gets up, she has a smile on her face, and she just keeps doing. And here's what's going to happen. She's going to go into this offseason. She's going to work her ass off, and she's going to bulk up, and she's going to get stronger, and she's going to get better. When Michael Jordan came in the league, he wasn't as strong as he was, and the Pistons beat the living crap out of him, and he went into the offseason, and he got stronger, and he got better. She's going to do it. She's not going to take over the league this year.
No.
But here in a couple seasons, watch out.
Get that shot under control and just protect yourself and whatnot. And yeah. But it just, what are we doing? Like, what the hell's the problem here? Like, what's the issue? Just...
They're mad because she got offered $5 million to go play in the Big Three.
I was going to tell you that. I think most of them are, they're definitely jealous of that because she got offered that $5 million. And I think that they're also pissy.
She's signing all these big endorsement contracts.
Because she could have actually been drafted by the NBA. Some NBA team would have took a shot on her. Not first round, obviously, some shit like that. She would have rode the bench. They might even put her at the end of the game or some shit like that. Oh, no,
she would have gotten in every game.
And none of them...
You draft her, you put her in the games.
None of them sniffed that. And all they got is just hatred.
The last person they talked about that with was Brittany Griner.
Mm. But no, there's no fucking way.
But he didn't end up joining the league, so.
And then somehow she got brought in, like that's what she was compared to, like this stupid "See You Next Tuesday" on one of these shows. It's like, you see Brittany Griner, I'm like, gives a shit. Like, I don't care. What do I care for?
wasn't that good when joined the league. Still not that great.
I mean, not good enough to be in the NBA.
Part of one of the worst trades in
U.S. history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking awful
We
trade.
got her, and they got the Merchant of Death. God bless. We lost that one.
Got our asses. I lost my shirt in that trade.
It was worse than the Herschel Walker trade that the Cowboys pulled off and ended up getting Emmett and Michael Irvin and just everybody, right? Just, God bless.
I was going to hit up Dylan to see if he wanted to call in real quick to explain to us what the hell the status is of this league that he's in. Just so we can end on a high note, not just the shit show of the WNBA that is always the case.
Well, we got a draft date set, right?
It was like 2 weeks. Oh, did he push it towards like August or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then the other thing we have coming up is, all right, so we're going to have 2 leagues this year. Well, we're pushing for 2. Listen, folks. First league is the SB Fantasy, or the Strikeout Beer Fantasy League. Same as last year. The QB Flex League, super high scoring, right? We're going to try to limit it to 14 teams, 12 to 14. We'll see. That's a free league. The other league is we're trying to get people to take over a whole team.
Yeah.
If we don't fill up the entire league, that's fine, but I'd like to have 12 to 15 or 12 to 16, something like that.
We tried to do it last year, but we waited too long before we started.
We got to figure out
right?
what we're going to do, and especially on like bye weeks and shit like that. Either the person just gets an auto win or an auto loss. We'll figure it out. But anyways,
bye weeks are bye weeks, right?
Here's the thing.
Everyone's going to have one.
Exactly. So we're looking for people who want to play fantasy football, but you can only have players from one team. So Alan's going to have the Lions. I'm going to have the Bengals. Lizzie's going to have the Giants. We have a couple people that are interested for the Cowboys. We have a couple people interested for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it goes on. So, but we're going to do one per team, and that's how it's going to go. You can only put in players. There's no waiver wire. You only have access to players on your team.
Yep.
That's who. But you do have to put a starting lineup together so that when someone's down, you're like, oh, next man up. Here we go.
Right.
You've got players. Just will they score enough fantasy points? But anyway, that'll be. I think we're going to do $10 and winner take all. I think that if we have a little bit of cheddar in there, people will hold on the entire year. They'll pay attention. The other league that we do, your champion is speaking now. Listen up. I was giving away, I think, a hundo last year. So I got to take my old lady out to a nice seafood dinner.
And never call her again?
I didn't call her again. But I do, we're still going to put that on. It's a free league. There's free money involved at the end. But like I said, I'm going to open this league up eventually to other people. We're going to try to fill it with listeners. I'm talking about the single team league, right? We always have enough for the SB Fantasy Football League, right? We always have enough. But the single team league, we're going to try to get our viewers, our listeners in first. And then around August, if it hasn't happened yet, we're going to send it out to the fantasy football leagues that we have on Facebook, also on Twitter, and et cetera, and et cetera. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get all 32 teams filled. So I'm just saying. But if you want your team and you are a fan of a particular team, you need to let us know now, and you need to let us know that you're in for $10, and it's winner take all.
Okay.
So there you go.
Should be fun.
I'm telling you, it's always fun.
Always fun. Always fun. Speaking of fun, we've had fun tonight.
A little bit.
Right? No? That's been awful.
Of course.
Just train wreck. But no, thank you guys so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate it. We're going to head out back. Got some cigars over here we're going to fire up. Just a little Dallas Stars hockey. See if they can come back. Down 4-2 right now. It's still in the second period.
Yeah.
Still got a whole period left after this. But yeah, have a little fun. Maybe a little Patreon video.
We have to.
Yeah,
we owe the people.
We're going to.
Yeah, we owe the people.
So, but you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate you and we love you. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Marty.
We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the Strikeout Beer Podcast.